Parts of Alberta are experiencing cooler temperatures and even light rain as the province remains under a state of emergency while dozens of wildfires continue raging. The government is warning, however, that a return to hot and dry conditions is expected and that fires can reignite even after several days of light rain. More than 29,000 people have been ordered to leave their homes in recent days. There were roughly 90 active wildfires burning as of Monday evening, with 25 listed as out of control. The provincial government has announced one-time payments worth $1,250 per adult and $500 per dependent child. The payments will be available as early as today for those forced to spend at least 7 straight days away from home. Well, joining us now to give us the latest updates on the developing wildfire situation in Alberta is Melissa Story, Provincial Information Officer with Alberta Wildfire. Ms. Story, welcome to Forum Daily.
Well, thank you.
So what are some of the latest updates you can give us regarding current efforts to control these wildfires?
We currently have 84 wildfires burning in the province. 25 of them remain out of control. We are doing everything we can at this point to try and action these wildfires. We have seen some reprieve with the weather here over the last couple of days, which has allowed us to take the opportunity to get in with some heavy equipment to assess better on the ground what's happening, to be able to fly over those wildfires to assess the damage that's there, to recalculate all of our perimeters around wildfires to know exactly how big they are and what kind of damage they've made so far. So we've been busy with the reprieve in the weather. We are nervous for the weekend. Obviously, we're going to see an upturn in the weather again. So we are getting ready and getting prepared to fight wildfires when they come.
And considering over 29,000 people have been ordered to evacuate, was the severity of this wildfire season expected by officials, even considering that this is so early on in the season?
We prepare as we typically do every year. Wildfire season starts in Alberta on March 1st. We are ready to go. We hire on our wildland firefighters throughout the winter. They go through training. We're typically prepared for May, as that's when we start to see our busy season. This has been unseasonable conditions for us in Alberta. We've had a lot of heavy winds, elevated temperatures. We haven't seen very much for precipitation, so we're lacking the rain. This is a welcome change for us, the rain that we have seen here. So it's great and it's helping out. But we do prepare as we do every year for wildfire season. We hire on over 400 wildland firefighters. We take on over 300 support staff. We have access to resource sharing agreements across the country. When we are in situations like this, we can rely on our partners in Canada to come and help us.
All right, and what do we know so far about the causes behind these wildfires?
Springtime is tough for us. We don't see much for lightning here in Alberta, so it is pretty safe to say that most of our wildfires are human caused. Every wildfire out there on the books is getting investigated. We make sure that we find a pinpointed cause for them so that we can help with our prevention efforts moving forward.
All right, Ms. Story, so gauging what you've seen so far, what are your predictions for the rest of the wildfire season, as you say, that runs from March 1st to October 31st?
Well, we're not seeing any rain for the immediate future, so we will definitely be in this wildfire situation for a while as far as we're concerned here in Alberta. We've put on fire bans and OHV restrictions across the province to help limit any of the human caused wildfires that may be started on the landscape. As far as what the rest of the season may bring, only time will tell. We prepare and we're ready for it. We do have some campaign fires that are on the landscape right now, so we don't anticipate those going anywhere for the time being.
And you mentioned other provinces are sending firefighters to assist. Are more personnel needed right now in this battle?
Yeah, we currently have a request in with our Canadian Interagency Forest Fire Center for another 1,000 resources to come and help out with the firefighting efforts. We've had resources arrive from British Columbia, the Yukon, Ontario, Quebec. They're coming from all over Canada to help us, and we are so appreciative of it.
All right, Ms. Story, just about a minute left here, but we're hearing criticism from former members of an elite wildfire fighting team, the RAP Attack Team. Now, they're talking about the cutting of the program in 2019 due to funding cuts. So on that note, how important is investment in firefighting personnel and tools right now and in the future amid concerns around climate change?
We're always looking for the latest and greatest. Wildfire seasons are starting earlier across Canada, so we hire on our firefighters. The Rappel team was great, and they were very effective at what they did. We continue to attack wildfires with helicopter. We have the ability to get into places across the province that we have access to everywhere that we need to be. So, I mean, I feel like we're prepared as far as the complement that we have here.
All right, Ms. Story, thank you again for your time today on Forum Daily.
Thank you.